Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing just a little updated makeup tutorial. So I already have my foundation on and eyebrows done. And again, as a reminder, I don't put on primer because I just feel like I don't need it, and every time I put it on I just don't like it. So really my base is just sunscreen and or rose water. Sometimes I forget with the rose water, but yeah, that's basically it. So the first thing that I do is after my foundation, I directly go into like contour. So I've been using this NARS Lacuna bronzer, and this is just a tester, but I'm probably gonna get the full size one because this was one of Sephora's, birthday gifts. So just contour my nose. So now that I'm done with contour, this is when I do my powder. So I'm using the Fenty Beauty powder in the shade Banana, I believe. Yes, Banana. And I will never do any other powder. This is my favorite powder that I use. Start at my cheeks and I just press it into my face until it doesn't show up anymore. Left over on the eyelids, as my eyelids get oily. Chin. Now the nose. Okay, so now that I'm done with bronzer on my nose and lip area, I take the bronzer again and I do it on my cheeks and everywhere else. The reason that I do my nose first while the foundation is still wet is because I feel like I can fix it better if I do it that way. So I just get the same one I was using and do it a little bit above where my cheek crease is. Bring it up like this. And then into like the eye region. So like that. Same thing on the other side. Then I'll sometimes I bring it down like this because I like the way my face gets shaped when it's like that. And then just make sure it's all blended. And then you can put some on your eyelid. Nobody. Sorry if I'm kind of rushing. I do need to go somewhere at a certain time, so I don't want to be late, but I also want to get this fully done. Now that I'm done with bronzer, I do blush, and I did get a new blush. So this is the Juvia's Place blush in the blushed rose. They do have another blush, but this one's more of a pink toned palette because that's just what I prefer in blush. Look how beautiful. And it comes with like two like highlight colors as well. So I take this color right here and I put it in my upper cheek. So basically I put it right above where I put the bronzer into the eye as well. It looks like a lot when I first put it on before I have the rest of my makeup on, but once I have the rest of my makeup on, it looks really put together. Like, it looks like a lot is what I mean. So bring it in like that. And I'll do a little bit on the chin, like that. So now I take this blush again, and I take another fluffy brush like this, same blush, and I do it, this is new, above my nose right here, and bring it upwards. I think it gives it like a cute sun-kissed look, in my opinion. And then I take this color right here and I put that one underneath. And then I'll take whatever's left over and put it right here. So that's what I do for the blush. And so now that I'm done with blush and stuff, I go into my eyeliner. Now this was actually requested for me to show my eyeliner by someone on TikTok, so this is how I'm gonna be showing you guys. So recently for my eyeliner, I've just been going straight out versus up. That's how I've been doing eyeliner recently. So I'm gonna do this side the exact same way. Look at my nails, by the way. Oh, yes. Okay. So when I'm copying this eye, after doing this one, I start smaller and then go bigger because I don't want to mess it up. I feel like it's not even currently. You know, I think that's even enough. So once I get it even enough to where it's not that big of a deal, if it's not completely even, now for the most requested part, the underlashes. So these don't turn out the same every time. Every time I do them, I feel like they look different. But I'll try to show you I do the same technique every time, but they just don't come out the same every time because I mess up. So I'll show you what I do. So first I go to one eye, and every line that I make is going to be going that way and that way on this eye. So first I make a line on this eye, and I'm like, okay, I like that one. Now I would go to this eye and do the same. So once I think they're pretty lined up, I make the next line. And then the same thing on this side. And then I keep going, starting with just the lines. So that I get a good outline of where I want them to be. They're not going to be perfect every time. Like, they're going to be different every time. See how each one is like kind of the same but different? Yeah, I just can't help it. That's just how they come out. Okay, so once I have the basic lines of where I want them to be, starting at the outer corner again, I make another line. And then I connect it so that it's more like big to little, I guess. Like a triangle. Like it fades. Now be careful when you do this because they can end up looking like legit triangles and like clown makeup, which sometimes I don't mind, but today I don't want them like that. So I think it's fine for the outer ones. I think it's fine for the outer ones to be really thick, but once you get closer in, you don't want them to be as thick as these ends on here. See, already these two are not perfect, and that's okay. So obviously the closer that you start to the actual line, the thinner they'll be. So that's what they're looking like today. This is how they look today. They look different every time, and I can't control that. But that's just what happens. So now that we have that, I'm gonna take this white eye crayon, and it's by NYX, and I put it in my waterline. So now that that's in my waterline, what's next? Like before I put on lashes, I'll take highlight, and we're gonna do this palette, this highlight palette by Lime Crime, and we're gonna take this pink shade in the middle and a brush like this, and we're gonna put it in my inner corner. That's a quote and a pin like that, and then down my bridge, and then on the sides, you put some in here, why not? And there. And then I'll take my pinky for this and on the tip of my nose. Okay, so now it's lash time. I don't know what lashes I want to wear today, so let's see. So I have these, which are new, that I've been wearing recently, or I have another one that is not open yet. So there's these. When I place them, they like place more forward, so they're not going to be as up as that. There's those, or let me get the other ones. Where are they? Hello? Oh, they're right here. Or these, which are really, really big. And I haven't trimmed them to my eye size yet because I have not worn them yet. But bear with me. Or these. I think today I want to go with these. So let's trim them to my eye size, shall we? And these are, I forget what these are. I think these are both Kiss lashes. These are something matte black. Okay, that's way too long. So what I do is I prefer them to be longer on the end. So I take the first, you see how it has sections? I cut the first section off. Now you'll see, watch. It's more to my size. So now that I cut that off, I measure it with the other one and just make sure that the same length is being cut off, which is like that. So after I cut it, just put them next to each other like this. And they're even, so now we can put on a lash. Okay, so I put the lashes on. Look at how nice they are. They just make my eyes look really, really big. Okay, so the next thing I do is I take my lip liner. Now these are both the same brand and color, but this one is Super Stay, like 24-hour wear, and this one's just regular. So I'll show you what I do. So with the Super Stay one, I overline my lips with them. Like that. And I know that part will not budge. Okay, now that that's there, I take the regular one and blend it in with that one. Because even though they're the same brand and color, for some reason the other one's more pink. But I don't mind it. I like it actually. So now that I have it there, look how big my lips look. I mean, I have pretty big lips as it is, but I don't know. So now I take lip gloss whatever one I'm wearing currently, and currently that's the Essence Juicy Bomb, and I think this is like the cherry one. Yeah, Crazy Cherry. And I put that on. Be careful with this one. A little bit goes a long way. It is really, really like glossy. Look at that. It's so nice. I only got one to try it, but I need to get more, and these are at Ulta. Look at that. So nice. Okay, so now the finishing touch of my makeup is my fake freckles. So what I do is the same thing that I've been doing. This brush that I cut, it was an angle brush. Cut it, my Sultry palette, the brown shade in here. First, I take it and put it in places where I want like really big beauty marks. Like that. And then I start putting it on in a bunch of dots to make freckles. And as you're going, make sure that you're patting it so that they're not super pigmented or you'll look crazy. And you want to go section by section because it'll just prevent you from looking crazy too fast. Okay guys, this is the final makeup product. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.